Good afternoon and welcome to this matinee matchup here on Saturday afternoon between Susan Wagner in Staten Island and your home faithful Eagle Brooklyn. This is the voice of Eagle, Greg Polius, here with my co-host, Shaq Mitchell. How's it going, Shaq?
What's going on, Greg? Basketball Saturday. We're here, man.
I know. You usually wouldn't expect to get a Saturday game during football season, but alas, here we are.
Right. Basketball's so selfish, man. We just play, you know?
Right. So, interesting matchup here because Wagner gave Eagle their only loss in league play this season. So, Eagle has to avenge this loss, and as the fans start rolling into the nest, Wagner is not intimidated, clearly, you know, because they won at home, but they've also won in this gym before. I believe it was 2018 in the first round matchup. They were down 20-plus points in the city playoffs, and they came back to win. So there's just been kind of the talk around the building the whole week, and Eagle does not want to go out and be that team that doesn't beat Wagner. How do you think Eagle is going to come out today?
Man, well, to start, I talked with Coach Kev already, you know, and he's treating it like another day in the office. You know, he's not really fazed about the first loss. He might know what he needs to adjust from last game to get them to win. And, you know, I think Eagle comes out, you know, taking care of the basketball, just playing more aggressive than this team because, you know, they're up one on you. You know, they already feel like they can beat you again because they've already won one.
100%.
So if Eagle plays good basketball and they take care of the basketball and they play the way I'm accustomed, you know, when everybody is accustomed to them playing, this should go in their favor tonight.
I actually think they need an extra edge today, especially in the paint with Makai Jackson, who last game had a triple-double against Thomas Jefferson in a win for Susan Wagner, where he had 16 points, 16 rebounds, and 10 blocks. Very a la Hakeem Olajuwon-esque with the triple-double with the blocks.
Yeah, 10 blocks is absolutely insane. He's controlling the paint.
So the Eagle big is going to have to come with the intensity today. And on the perimeter, I want to see Devin Lewison, who's averaging 20 points on the year, how he's going to match up with Jakai.
Yeah, I know Jakai's going to probably make it his business just to stop him, just like he did with Sean Johnson for Canarsie last game.
And as we're talking about this, we have our Sage Media Spotlight matchup, and we just mentioned Makai Jackson and his triple-double. And on the Eagle side is going to be Manuk, who played a huge role in the comeback win against Canarsie on Thursday. And he had 19 points, 6 rebounds, and 6 steals. Easily could have been 10 steals, honestly.
Honestly. I mean, he had about 13, 14 deflections that game, so.
You might be dragging it just a bit, just a little bit.
Maybe. I mean, that press was amazing last game. I'm sorry.
So Eagle comes out, Manuk, Jakai, the freshman Amir Dockery, JoJo, and Chase Beasley, while Wagner comes out with number 2, Alexander Aquino, number 21, Makai Jackson, number 33.
Welcome to the new era. Wagner's out here with the names on the back of their jerseys.
All right.
Looking real official.
Yeah, in their road blacks. Number 1, Devin Matos. Going to get a check on that number 33.
In the words of IS8, though, bring your name, not your game. I mean, you bring your game, not your name.
Oh wow.
Man.
Off the rip. And we're already going to see how this is going to be called as Doc gets slammed to the ground and the whistles stay in the pocket.
Clearly Wagner's not messing around.
Wagner comes out in their press. All season, the Eagles done a really good job breaking the press. They haven't really turned the ball over too much in the press. And there goes that turnover as I apparently spoke too soon. Chase loses it. And that's going to be a travel, unforced turnover.
Yeah,
People are still filing into the nest. As you don't expect the same crowd on a Saturday that you'll get on a Thursday. But nice to see people coming out, especially with this random rain we had.
Yeah, the rain was
Dark guarded by Lewis and gets to the paint floater. Manuk can't get to quite follow. Doc getting on the floor.
Man.
It's going to be a jump ball.
Greg, I'm telling you, this is the type of energy that the Eagles going to need. Getting on the floor, hustling for it. Extra possessions.
Looks like injury right there. Chris Albano's coming in for Wagner very early on.
Seems to be that left ankle he's favoring right now. And he's heading back to the locker room.
That was number 33, Aaron Gertman.
Yeah, he's heading back to the locker room right now.
Hope he's okay. Wait, was that a violation? Well, nonetheless, it's Wagner's ball as Matos looks to inbound. Almost another steal. Oh, there. JoJo couldn't quite get on the floor to get to it. Guy Jackson gets to Matos. Stop and pop. Doc with the rebound. No score here early on. Doc resetting the offense. Beasley for three. Can't hit. Matos gets a long rebound.
And look for JoJo to be aggressive early. I'm telling you, he's getting a start tonight. He's definitely going to be pivotal in the hustle plays and the extra possessions for Eagle today.
Lewison thought about it. Gets in the paint and hits the floater. Looks like he's a little shifty guard.
Man, shifted right down there. Got the little floater. Gets Wagner's first
JoJo. Kai in the paint. No foul call.
And Jakai staring the ref down.
As Lewison hits another floater. Wagner takes the early 4-point lead. This looks very reminiscent. Manuk for three. Boom! Manuk getting a scoring starter for Eagle Academy.
Manuk adding from three from the wing. Man, when he's got the three falling, it can be a very long night.
It's going to stay the same way. It's been real. This is giving me, early first quarter vibes from Canarsie, but whereas the Canarsie game refs were calling it very tight, we haven't seen a foul call. We've seen a lot of contact.
Oh, man. Guys are hitting the ground. Guys are banging into each other. It's going to be a physical one. Score is 4-3 right now.
And there's the first foul, and it's going to be a foul on Amir Dockery.
Coach Kev just yelled at Doc, stop reaching. He's too good of a defender to not reach.
Doc saying that Albano hooked him.
Ref didn't seem moved.
Lewison guarded by Beasley.
Oh, man.
Makai goes over the back after the good box out. That right there, fellas, is a good box out. For those of you that missed our commentary on Thursday, we had a bit of a discrepancy on what a box out looked like. So that's the first on Makai Jackson.
Wow.
The no-look lob to Manuk. Didn't quite get the finish he wanted, but still a great pass from Sanders.
I mean,
hits the rim. Jakai in the front court.
And I was just going to say, Jakai always making the right decision. Right there, couldn't really get it to Manuk on the second time, but what a look right there to have the self-awareness to see Manuk by the rim for the flush.
Matos can't hit. Jackson gets the rebound. Doc grabs the loose ball. Poked away. Albano has it for Wagner. Good cut from Albano. Can't finish. He's going to stay the same way.
I don't know if it's me, but it looks like Wagner is getting the looks, but they're not completing.
Oh, 100%. Aquino for three, can't hit. Beasley gets the rebound. Jakai down low to JoJo.
think they called the foul. Manuk pushing
foul away from the ball.
I think they got Manuk on pushing his defender into Chase as he was going up. I mean, that was into JoJo. Man.
So
I'm not really sure. I believe that was a turnover.
That clearly went off Albano's foot. Not sure what the ref was looking at right there. Makai can't finish, gets his own rebound.
Man, Jackson is relentless, man.
Absolutely. Last matchup against Eagle, he had 21 rebounds and 16 points.
He has about 6 right now.
They double chase in the corner.
And that's the type of play I was talking about. It's playing sloppy. It's going to play right into the hands of Wagner. Kevin got right into JoJo for that mishap of the basketball.
Absolutely. And Wagner's coming in here with, immense intensity, especially after their big win against Jeff. They beat, the quote-unquote AA Blue Bloods, right?
Right.
And they played South Shore tough twice.
Right.
Even though they came in with L's. They beat Eagle at home. They beat Jeff at home. Now they're coming in and trying to win on the road. And they're coming out in the first quarter with this level of intensity that shows they have no fear.
Right. Like I said, when you win and you get that W over a team, you come in here with confidence. You come in here ready to play. And they showing that early on, just a slight 3-point lead. But the turnovers for Eagle is going to play right into Wagner's hands. They got to be secure with the basketball. Coach Kev also talking with the refs because, this game's been, kind of loosely called. What'd you say?
Kind of is an understatement. Number 21, Ahmed Ibrahim checks in. There's a wet spot on the court. Ahmed checks in from Manuk. Ahmed's going to need one of those dominant performances like he had against Curtis.
He's going to definitely be the X factor, especially with the rate at which Jackson is rebounding the basketball just in his first quarter. He's going to be big. JoJo getting a little too physical with Jackson down low.
That's 2 fouls away from the ball down in the paint.
He is causing problems for Eagle early on.
Eagle putting on their press. Doc with good hands. He was a little late getting there on a pass to the middle, but he was able to poke it away.
He told Coach, I'm not going to stop reaching. Just going to reach a little smarter.
Lewison, stop and pop. He hits.
That was tough.
Wagner bench getting into it. Poor pass from JoJo. Johnny Fleming checking in for JoJo.
Coach Kev sees enough JoJo. He's going to give him a breather.
As Gertman checking back in, it seems like the ankle's okay. Kai Pump brings it back to the top of the key. Beasley for 3 with a hand in his face. Loose ball. It's going to be Wagner ball.
Eagles having a tough time on this glass early on.
Hounded. Gets it to Gertman. To Jackson in the corner. Good defense by Ahmed.
It was great defense right up until the end.
Very interesting that he called that, but when Doc got slammed to the floor in the beginning of the game, he swallowed his whistle.
Listen,
I'm watching him.
I guess even the refs are figuring out how they're going to call this game.
Just think about how wild of a statement that is. As a ref, you're trying to figure out how you're going to call the game. That's literally your sole job. Beasley out in the front court. And he's going to go to the line shooting two. Good take right there by Chase.
Absolutely.
It almost looked like they were waiting for that pass to the corner.
Yeah, they definitely were. And Chase, adapted and was like, you know what? I'm going to take one strong inside for two, earn me a couple foul shots, try to knock this lead down. It's like Exon is waiting to come in the game. That might be coming to get Jakai. Actually, no. He's coming to get Doc.
Xavier Caesar coming in for Dockery. Chase on the year averaging 13, 5, and 4. Pretty good all-around numbers.
Gets both free throws to go.
Jackson gets in the paint. Back out to Lewison. Good job on Eagle getting back. Gerb.
Oh, man.
That's 2 quick fouls on Ahmed.
Looks like
and Eagle is in the bonus. Well, rephrase. Wagner is in a double bonus with just under 3 minutes to go in the first quarter.
Looks like Manook's coming to get Ahmed.
Both fouls kind of happened the same way, right? Where he played good defense until the very end,
right?
And it's just too much contact.
Yeah, and it's tough, when you're dealing with an aggressive team, it's hard to guard them, You want to match their aggressiveness, but you don't want to go too aggressive and put them on the line, which is exactly what he's done.
Great job by Jakai, snatching that rebound out of Mekhi Jackson's hands.
Jakai's extremely strong. Oh, man.
The unforced turnovers are not going to help.
Johnny wanted to go a million places before dribbling.
Matos guarded by X. Uses the screen. Aquino for 3. Can't hit. Jakai with the rebound. Keeps his dribble. X for 3. Short. Aquino with the rebound. Up. It looked like a travel there. Lewis for 3. Can't hit. Johnny with the rebound. Jakai pushing the pace. Gets it out to Beasley. Johnny for 3. And he's fouled. He's going to go to the line shooting 3.
No hesitation.
No, I mean.
At all.
Did we expect any?
But you got to love it, man. You do. There's no shot he doesn't think he can't hit.
That's a whole fact.
Shout out Dutra, man. That's my guy.
So, as Johnny hits first at the line, Wagner is a team that, after moving from Staten Island to the Brooklyn Staten Island quadruple A now, and these big wins and tight games, they have a real good shot to make some noise in the city playoffs. What do you think?
Yeah, I definitely think they can. I definitely think they can make a deep run, stay locked in, play good team basketball. You can go far in this league. You never know.
There's Aquino, and he's fouled. I think that
the Eagle has to defend without fouling, man.
And now, at the end of the quarter, it's called way more tightly than it was. I think the refs need to find a balance here.
I believe that's the second one, if not the third.
I believe last game they played, Manook was also in foul trouble. Ended up fouling out.
Just from early on, they've got to do a little bit better job of closing out. It's like Manook was pleading his case. Stay in the game.
Aquino is their version of a Johnny because he seems to pull whenever he gets it from 3.
It's got to be the A name. Something going on with the A names. It's producing a mass amount of confidence right now. That was bold.
Interesting. The Falcons dropped all their guys back. Didn't even bother press. Beasley thought about getting into the post. JoJo gets doubled immediately. And they got they got the foul on Lewison, but he said white 0. So I need these refs to get it together. I'm not bugging, right? He said foul on white 0.
JoJo definitely started heading back on defense.
Yeah, he said foul on white 0. He didn't say black. What is happening? Is this the Saturday crew?
Told you, they still figuring it out, man. The refs went out last night. I think I did see him in the club last night. I did. I think I saw him.
They ordered bottle service?
Yeah. Oh, they were living it up. Shots,
JoJo splits a pair. Eagle down 3. Again, just like the Canarsie game. Down 3 when the way they played, it should be down more.
Too much talent.
And there's a turnover by Wagner.
And that's how it starts. You know how Eagle does with this press? It starts from the press. It starts with defense. Look, they make a move early.
Johnny sets it. Down low to JoJo. And JoJo airballs.
Yeah, the refs are not paying attention because that was clearly off of Johnny, but Eagle will take that.
Wagner gets on the floor. I don't know if the rules have changed, but if a guy slides with the ball as if it's a baseball dive and catch, is that not a travel? Or did I miss something?
Technically it is, but I guess the refs, kind of reward good hustle, As long as you don't go out of bounds.
Producer, am I wrong on this? I am? No. He slid after he had the ball. I know there's no replay, and I know y'all not gonna tell me my eyes were wrong 2 games in a row. This is not happening.
Oh man! Just early on though, as they do go in this timeout, Eagle cleans up their turnovers and just getting a little bit more control of the glass.
Absolutely, and especially with no Mekhi Jackson in the game. As number 5, Darren Humes-James checks in.
Yeah, they're going to give him a breather. He's an absolute workhorse.
As well as, I think.
There's no way Mekhi Jackson doesn't have the workhorse badge in 2K. He's everywhere.
Johnny, pull up for 3. Short.
Of course, Coach Kev hates the shot.
So that was number 22, Justin Burden, on the roster. It actually has him listed as a different number, so my apologies for that. As Burden at the line. Misses the first.
33 is Gertman. Yeah, that's who got hurt. Gertman. Hopefully he's good.
With Mekhi Jackson out of the game, Eagle really has to attack the glass on both ends of the floor.
Oh, this next minute is crucial for Eagle right now.
Beasley for 3 with a hand in his face, and he's fouled. I think right there, you incorporate a pump fake. I mean, yeah, he got fouled, but you incorporate a pump fake because they're jumping at first movement.
Right.
Incorporate a pump fake right there.
That's also a good move, but, Chase being a shooter, he's going to want to knock these shots down later on. He knows opportunities are going to come later on. Probably wants to get that form right, that follow through good. Just get a chance to get to that foul line, get a breather. Tie this game up.
Huge 2-3 free throws at the line right here.
It's like the gym treated it like it as well.
Yeah, one more and it's a tie game.
Absolutely.
Albano checking back in for Burden.
You could potentially end the game tied or with the lead after a rough first quarter.
As Beasley with the steal. 5 quick points for Beasley.
Passing lane menace. Chase Beasley.
Eagle faithful getting into it on this Saturday with this Saturday crowd. Aquino for three.
No rebound.
Good hands right there by Jakai. X in the front court. And X is going to go to the line, and that foul on Aquino. As the energy has shifted entirely in the span of 30 seconds.
Man, that steal just ignited something in Eagle. The press intensity has magnified, multiplied in the last 20 seconds.
As X hits the first. Eagle has the size advantage. It's clear, right?
Clear.
But don't you think Eagles should be cleaning up on the glass way more than they are?
Oh, absolutely. There's too many second chance opportunities for Wagner. That's the reason they've been able to stay in the game as X hits two.
Albano gets across the timeline, gets into the paint. Looked like a walk there. Beasley with the rebound.
They're going to hold for the last shot, it looks like.
I mean, they missed two walk calls, one on Wagner, one on us.
So it's only fair, right?
Yeah.
Kai looking to make his move.
Put a hand in his face. After 1 quarter of play, Eagle up 17-13. And given the way the quarter started, you wouldn't expect that to actually be the score.
Listen, man, Eagle is too talented. You know, they can recover. They know how to redeem themselves. They know how to get back to their culture of playing basketball. And it showed right there in the first quarter. Couple steals in that press. But that last minute, like I told you, is going to be very important. That's how they need to play that press for the rest of the game if they're going to run that. Because that's what's going to get them the turnovers they need. And also taking care of that basketball and limiting those offensive rebounds for Wagner is going to be very pivotal as well.
Some big things to note. Guys in foul trouble for Eagle. Manuk, I believe he has 2. JoJo has 2. And for Wagner, Mekhi Jackson has 2. Mekhi Jackson is one of the leading rebounders, not just on Wagner, but in PSAL. So that's something we're going to key on, not just in the first half, but throughout the game.
Yeah, Mekhi definitely working hard. I understand maybe those fouls weren't, real fouls, but, the refs are calling it tight or calling it how they're calling it. Not really sure yet. We're in the second quarter. I think I'll have a read by the halftime.
We hope to have a read. We hope to have a read. So what got me in the first quarter was the 2 out-of-bounds plays. One was off of Johnny. The other one was off Albano. Right. And they got both calls wrong.
Exactly.
Like, do we have to put a sign up that we have, you know what they should incorporate? I don't know. Everybody obviously doesn't have Sage Media.
Right.
But there needs to be some type of apparatus where coaches could challenge a play.
Absolutely. Because these refs get away with highway robbery sometimes.
Jakai with the drop step to JoJo inside. Great look, great move right there.
I love that pass to JoJo. And JoJo to keep it high and make sure the ball goes up for 2.
X with the steal. And you see right there, Jackson had to hold up because he didn't want to pick up that 3rd foul.
The X-Men getting into the passing lane, doing his best Chase Beasley
Aquino for 3, and he finally hits his first.
Aquino has something to say. Place 1 from 3.
Lewison guarded by Sanders was guarded by Lewison. Beasley. What? Not sure what's going on.
Okay.
Not sure what's happening. I don't know if it's a scoreboard issue, a clock issue. Clock issue, it looks like.
Looks like Chase was about to call for a pick and roll.
Well, he can't now, but Albano checked back in for Gertman. Humes James trying to guard JoJo on a post. JoJo with a huge mismatch. Jakai for 3. Boom!
Kai Sanders. Cool, calm, collected. Hits one. Giving Eagle an 8-point lead.
And Johnny a little too physical on Albano right there.
Johnny's got to step on that sideline right there. You can't
and take the charge.
Exactly.
Plant that foot, hands up. Because once they lower their shoulder, at least that's what it's supposed to be called.
Yes.
Lewison guarded by X. JoJo switches on the screen. Jackson gets in the paint, kicks it out to Humes James. JoJo with the rebound, pushes the pace. Euro gets in the paint and scores.
Man, JoJo getting his guard bag. Down the lane, Euro step. Finish with the right hand.
Wagner has to, and Johnny does it again.
Oh, my goodness. Johnny's got to step on that sideline.
As Manuk gets to Johnny, Coach K let him know exactly what he did wrong on both plays right there. Mekhi Jackson has to be careful. Just push JoJo. Could have got a foul call right there.
Manuk inches away from that steal right there.
Lewison gets in the paint. Good defense by X right there.
Oh, man.
Beasley, strong rebound. X for three. Boom! I'll take the rattle.
The
Take rattle and roll.
He's playing great tonight. He's got 5 for Eagle.
That's a short air ball right there.
Wagner looking for answers right now. Uh-oh.
And
looks like Mekhi Jackson is hurt on baseline.
Ref called a jump ball. What do you think about that call?
Mekhi Jackson landed awkwardly down there.
You got to like that he's walking away under his own power.
Yeah, that looked much worse for a second. I think he's walking it off.
Yeah. One day I'm going to get my wish, and high school basketball is going to get rid of the possession arrow because it's foolish.
But then you'd have to get rid of it in college as well.
Absolutely. It's dumb.
You just think every jump ball should be a jump ball?
Yes, literally.
Yeah.
Well, they got the ball last, so.
I mean, it just, I guess.
It's very participation trophy-esque.
I guess they do it because of the speed of the game, you know?
The game's only 32 minutes.
Exactly.
Aquino stopping Papa with the dribble. Can't hit Jakai with the rebound. Gets in the paint. Coast to coast from Jakai Sanders. Jakai needs to calm down, staring down the ref like that before he gets teed up.
Jakai in transition is an absolute blur.
And Jakai, like playing safety back there, saw that pass to Aquino in the corner.
He made an in-and-out move right there at the top of that three-point line that set him free for a wide-open right-hand layup. He's too quick in translation. The Eagles' lead is bloomed to 15 in a short time. Defensive intensity's increased.
Lewison, fadeaway, air ball. Jakai for three. Boom!
The boy's got it going. He's got it going.
X gets the steal.
This game threatened to be dangerous.
And Manuk with the two-hand flush. And it is getting ugly for Wagner fast in this second quarter.
Man, didn't I say it in the first? It starts with the defensive intensity.
No.
It starts with the defensive intensity, man. I'm telling you. Once that press gets going, welcome to the Eagles' nest.
Very different. And we have some fans here yelling, chirping to Eagle fans about how Eagle lost already, so this doesn't matter. But what I'll tell you why it does matter is because whoever finishes first is going to get the home court, right? And if, say, we have to play Wagner City Championship, right, higher seed matters because guess what? Wagner would have to come on the road and come back here to play.
Exactly. So I wouldn't – listen, every game matters. You never treat no game lower because that's how you lose games, you know? And they knew coming in here tonight, maybe coach didn't really care or take it as serious, but these players, they've clearly responded in the second quarter. They had 17 points in the first quarter. They have 36 right now.
It was 17-13, right? Wagner has only put up 3 points in just about 4 minutes. There's about 4:30 left in the first half.
That press, man. Here it goes.
Another steal. Manuk with the dish from Caesar.
Charge. Whoa.
And they call a block on Jakai after that layup attempt.
I'm actually shocked that was a blocking call.
Are you? Because at this point, I'm not shocked at anything.
I'm shocked. There's no way else that could. And then it's on the ground. Shout out to the refs, man.
Lewison has the backdoor drop to Humes James. Good pass by Lewison.
Lewisman's a little quiet.
He has been a little quiet.
That was a nice dish right there, though.
Manuk in the high post. Drop pass to JoJo. Good play right there.
In the words of the Migos, how you go big on big? JoJo passed down to Manuk for the 2.
Makai Jackson gets the ball on the three-point line. That should have been a travel, but they call a foul on Jakai. That's a bailout call right there.
I feel like the refs, each ref has equally called the same, you know.
Okay, I'm going to do something that I don't normally do because I try to be impartial and give the refs, like, they have a tough job. No, these refs have been bad. They have been flat out bad from the start of this game.
Yeah, this has been rough reffing. I'm not going to lie.
Good hands by JoJo, and he gets the steal.
Uh-oh, here he goes. Down to the
Doc for 3.
I think the doctor's in.
Boom!
Greg, I don't know. You got to check his door. I think the doctor's in. He is.
the deflection by Manuk. Wagner absolutely struggling with the press as it is getting ugly fast.
Wagner's got to have to get something from Lewis.
JoJo with the steal.
Turnover. Wow.
Beasley
no call.
looking like he's part of Jelly Fam on that one. Albano misses. Jackson gets the offensive rebound, and he's fouled going up. Jackson is relentless down low.
What? How did he come down with that rebound?
Twice. But this is what we were talking about in terms of the boxing out. You can't just out-athletic everybody, especially when a guy is just as athletic, if not more, than you. Got to put a body on him, get him out the paint, like Ahmed did to P.J. Singleton at Canarsie. I'm just going to keep referencing that.
P.J. Singleton made a great box out on Ahmed because Ahmed was ball watching.
So you're going to see the tape and continue with that narrative?
Absolutely.
I think we need, producer, I think we need to check Shaq's prescription.
I'm due for a test. It's inevitable.
Manuk in the front court. Drops it off to
pass from Manuk.
Great look right there from Manuk to Beasley. And the energy and intensity from this Eagle team is night and day from how they started this game. And another steal.
The turnovers are coming in bunches. No look from JoJo.
And X's foul. Gertman not agreeing with the call at all. Essentially saying, come on, refs, you got to be kidding me. The way you've called this game, how do you call that? But it was a foul. Yeah. There have been questionable calls on both sides, honestly.
Yeah. I thought that might have been a block or a no call. He got the foul call. He's at the line. see the frustration starting to set in for Wagner.
I'll say this, though. No matter how a game is called, players have to persevere on either side. Because ultimately it comes down to the players. That's how you win the game. You cannot, whether you win or lose, you cannot blame a game on the refs.
Absolutely. It just makes your jobs a little difficult, but you can handle it. Basketball players about adapting. 90% mental. As Eagle with another forced turnover. These turnovers have come in bunches in the second quarter.
I didn't like that pass at all from the moment it left his hand. Too much air.
Very risky.
I'd rather a head fake and swing opposite. And Dockery tapping himself on the chest. He knows that wasn't a good pass. Lewison guarded by Beasley.
He's having tough times trying to score on Chase.
And Doc just in the passing lane gets it out. Oh my goodness!
The air
up finish by Manuk.
The air up there. Manuk just went to penthouse for that dunk.
Good finish right there by Humes James on the opposite end.
You know what that looked like? You remember when J.R. Smith used to throw a bad alley to LeBron?
Catch it with one hand?
Threw that pass in a terrible spot, and Manuk still dunked it.
That ball was behind him.
It was behind him, and he reached back and
Manuk has caught several alleys this year. That was the best one.
What?
Easily.
I'm done. I can't believe that just happened. Crazy.
Our apologies for not having replay because that's one you want to see again and again and again.
Oh, man. I think our camera's got that. DT's got the replay.
Oh, Andre, the producer, we might have to post that clip.
Disgusting.
Ahmed checking back in for Manuk. Doc gets the ball, goes on the wing, Euro. Ahmed can't finish. No foul call, interesting. But Lewison, guarded by Dockery, crosses over, gets in the paint. Ahmed coming over with the help side defense with a block.
Dennis Lewison looking to make a move. Ahmed said absolutely not. SWAT.
Aquino for three, and he hits. I feel like whenever he touches the ball, he's putting it up, especially in the corners.
He's got a great stroke going with that jump shot right there. Oh, my goodness. JoJo just crossed over Lewison, and the tip just went crazy.
That was a solid move from JoJo. And that's going to be a charge.
And that's the charge. Okay, we'll take it.
Aquino is beside himself, but caught it before he went after the ref, caught himself.
That was Lewison. Lewison
yes,
going to actually come out the game
Lewison.
because I believe that was his third.
And he has to see this burden comes in. X for three. Rims in and out. They're going to call over the back
there
on
was
Ahmed.
No box out right there, but all right, refs. Ahmed reaching over.
Wait, that was a good box out on who?
Wasn't it?
Okay, just checking. Just making sure.
It didn't exist. We got to stick together in the rebounding partner, guys. We've got to.
Humes James goes to the line as Eagle is now put Wagner in a double bonus.
It's funny because I did say that Coach Kev thought it was a rather regular day in the office if Eagle played their version of basketball. And it's showing to be true right now.
JoJo with the rebound. JoJo, Eagles leading rebounder at about 13 to 14 a game. Beasley for three. Can't hit. Guy Jackson picking up his dribble. Wagner trying to get it together here.
Yeah, that was just a pass right over the head.
JoJo in the paint gets the Dockery for 3.
Great pass from JoJo.
Boom! Solid look from the big man.
The bigs just passed the ball so well on this team, man.
Humes James gets in the lane. Wild shot.
Yep.
And Mekhi Jackson gets the offensive rebound again and is going to the line.
I think the refs got it right on that one, man.
Oh, absolutely.
They're doing better, man. Progress. That's what matters. That's what matters.
What's the
Progress.
saying? Put a body on a body when the ball goes up.
You know?
And Eagles
Team
not doing
rebound.
that right now.
Team box out. That's all it is.
Just because you're up almost 30 doesn't mean you stop boxing out.
Absolutely. And Mekhi Jackson probably has about 10 boards right now. And the first half hasn't concluded yet. But JoJo seems like he's right with him. The pass.
And JoJo's foul. Great look inside from Ahmed.
It's like they get a big right on that high-low. They run high-low on these guys. Getting a big to flash on that foul line like they did when Manuk was also in the game and having JoJo just seal.
I mean, that when you have bigs that are adept at passing, you can do things like that.
Exactly.
Where you trust them to get the ball in space, turn and make the right decision. And
like
that doesn't always happen, but they have the ability to do it.
These bigs on the court is like having an extra guard out there, man. I actually think that was a good call.
Yeah, because he didn't set his feet and he moved.
JoJo didn't really want to take a charge on Mekhi.
Got to go down. Can't sidestep it.
Yeah.
And Jackson, one thing he's going to do is get the ball and go downhill.
Oh, yeah, definitely. So I wouldn't want to be in his way as well.
That's number 25, Daniel Olakoya, checking in for the first time. He's going to be coming in for Jackson, as they don't want Jackson to pick up another foul coming to the end of this first half.
10 seconds to play for Eagle.
Beasley for 3. And after one half of play, Eagle with a strong showing in the second quarter. They are up 55-27 over Susan Wagner. This is the voice of Eagle, Greg Polius, with my partner Shaq Mitchell. We're going to see you in the second half. Welcome back to the Eagles Nest. This is the voice of Eagle, Greg Polius, here with my partner Shaq Mitchell. And Shaq, what were your thoughts on that first half?
It was a tale of two things, you know. At first, you know, Wagner came out with their aggression and their confidence from the last game or the last time they met up. And it was a very close one, you know. First half of the first quarter, you know, Wagner kind of got Eagle on the ropes. And then Eagle adjusted. And, you know, things kind of started to change for them. They got that 4-point lead, and then the quarter ended. But in that second quarter, Eagle came shot out of a cannon, you know, and boomed that lead to 20 points. And they've never given Wagner, you know, control of this game since that point. And I think that, you know, Wagner doesn't, you know, improve soon. It's going to be another one of those Eagle games.
I got to say, normally we would say the Manuk alley gets it going. But that alley from X to Manuk was the exclamation mark on how Eagle played in that second quarter.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. That pass was insane, bro. It was crazy.
The dunk was better than the pass. He caught it behind his head. I'm pretty sure that almost everybody watching had to rewind that to look at it again in real time.
Absolutely. The stream is behind for everybody right now, just off a couple of rewinds of that Manuk alley. I mean, he's skied for that.
All right, so let me ask you, what do you think Wagner needs to do to close the gap in this game?
Well, first they're going to have to get Lewison going. Devin's been kind of quiet this first half. I'm not really sure how much points he had. He was kind of aggressive in the first half, and I haven't seen too much. Could have been to the foul trouble that he had originally, but Wagner's going to have to get some production from somebody else. It can't come from Devin because Eagle knows who it's coming from. It also has to come from somebody else. Maybe Aquino. Aquino hit a couple threes in that first half. He looked to get him a couple more looks. Looked to get Makai, some looks down low. And, Wagner just got to do a better job of just taking care of the ball in that press because Eagle was amazing in that press they normally are.
It wouldn't surprise me if Eagle, got 10 turnovers off their press in the second quarter alone.
Yeah, man. That was a sole reason they were able to get that lean to blue as high it is right now, actually.
100%. And for Eagle, as this halftime comes to a close, they have to keep the intensity up.
Right.
Keep the intensity up. As long as they come out and they don't turn the ball over, the big key players stay out of foul trouble.
Right.
This should stay as is.
I think Ahmed also needs to be bigger for Eagle in terms of the offensive opportunities they gave Wagner in the first half. That can be a recipe for them to get back into the game.
I actually disagree slightly. I think he needs to be bigger in the rebounding department.
Right, that's what I mean.
Okay, you meant offensive glass.
No, I'm saying Wagner had a lot of offensive.
Got you.
Offensive opportunities.
Got you.
So Ahmed needs to be doing a better job of just boxing out and clearing out that paint because
Absolutely.
that's a recipe to get back in the game.
100%.
Looks like everybody's going to their huddles. It's looking like that time.
And just a little PSAL update. We're not quite as big as the major networks, so we can't cut to a different game for you.
Right.
Soon enough, though. Soon. But South Shore and Jeff are playing right now, and it's a 2-point game going into the third quarter. Jeff is up by 2. That game has huge implications on the standings. As South Shore on the other side of the bracket is 8-1, and Jeff is fighting with Eagle for first place in our bracket.
Yeah, so I know Eagles are hoping that South Shore comes through as a winner so that they can maintain that first, number one spot going into playoff time. So pivotal when you going into the postseason. Playing in front of everybody got love for you, supporting you, wanting you to win.
So Jeff is 4-2. That would put them at 5-2 in the standings, while Eagle is 8-1, and a win here puts them at 9-1. So Eagle creating some distance. In second place is BC at 6-3. And then on the other side of the bracket, in Wagner's bracket, you have Wagner behind South Shore at 6-4, while South Shore again is 8-1. Eagle comes out with Ahmed, Jakai, Dockery, Manuk, and Chase. Chase for 3. Chase struggling from distance today.
Shocked that one dropped. That one didn't drop.
Oh, ball on the floor. Matos gets it to Aquino. I'm sorry, that's Lewison. Good follow for Gertman and another offensive rebound for Wagner.
But that's only because Ahmed went for the block on Lewison, and nobody got his back, and team boxed out on that one.
Jakai stop and pop from the foul line.
Too strong.
Jackson, another rebound.
I like that shot from Jakai. Just got to get a little bit more height on that shot.
Yeah, Matos guarded by Jakai. Crosses over, drops it off to Gertman in the corner. Very handsy by Beasley.
Yes.
A little too much there. And Coach Kev let him know it.
You saw Jakai playing defense with his hands behind his back a little bit on that possession. Nobody wants a small tic-tac foul, especially.
It's almost like playing defense and being sarcastic about it.
Yeah. It's like, listen, man, I don't want any reaching fouls.
Xavier Caesar, who had a solid second quarter, checks in for.
Lewison is struggling tonight.
Dockery with the rebound.
Oh, man.
Doc looked like Manuk was a little late getting up.
He wanted to go showtime right there.
Doc is your quintessential pass-first point guard because I thought he was going up with that for a layup.
You never know. He does. You guys, a couple of those where it looks like it might be a floater, it might be a lob pass. Never really could tell with Doc as he
Doc for three.
open in the corner for three.
Good box out right there by Aquino. Matos can't hit. Manuk skies for the board, and he passes to Kai. Coach Kev telling the team to slow it down.
Oh, man.
Lewison guarded. Look, that was a little bit of an acting job by Lewison right there, because Manuk didn't even move.
Manuk gets called for the illegal screen right there.
Fleming stepping in for Manuk after that foul. I believe that's his third.
Yeah. Johnny's going to give him some good minutes. He's in foul trouble.
Doc guarding up on Matos. Makai Jackson gets in the paint. And that's a block.
Yep.
Guys got to stop moving sideways.
It's that, but also Makai Jackson is a very athletic, so he's able to get around the defense, and it looked like he was in front of him at first, but Makai kind of made a move and kind of knocked us into his shoulder more so than square into the body, and got the blocking call.
That's a violation on Jackson as he tried to get the rebound on the short shot. It's going to be Eagle ball. Wagner coming out with their full court press. Eagle gets across the timeline in the corner for X, and X gets doubled right away. It looks like Wagner's going to trap the minute the ball goes in the corner or on the wing as they try to force these turnovers to get back in this game.
Yeah, they're looking like heavy trap in those corners, and they got to press their own.
It's going to be a hand check on Aquino right there. Time is not on Wagner's side. But it's been 2 minutes that has gone by, and Eagle has not scored yet in the second half.
Yeah, that Wagner's came out with some energy, and look, as they force another turnover.
Makai Jackson, top of the key, guarded. Aquino for three.
Makai Jackson got away with a hooking right there on Doc.
And Eagle wants to talk it over. Coach Kev is not happy with how his team came out of the locker room right there. It's almost like I saw that Wagner play unfolding in slow motion.
Yeah.
Once Jackson got the ball, everybody gravitated towards the paint and just left Aquino by himself in the corner. And clearly that's what he wants to shoot. That's what he wants to do.
Yeah, you got to watch the shooters in the corner. That's who automatically opens up once the defense converges in. Shooters in the corner, shooters on the wing. You've got to close out hard.
And Aquino out. And our replay is back up as we see Aquino hit the three from the corner. I think he's hit 3 threes today. That'll give him 16 on the year. So, again, shooters shoot, right?
Shooters shoot, man. He's always ready to catch it. Keeps it high. Good trajectory. But, yeah, man.
So let's see how Eagle comes out after that timeout. Even though Eagle is up 21, it doesn't feel like it right now.
It doesn't. They kind of came out to a slow start. They were actually down up 27, so you might want to be careful how quickly Wagner just cut that lead down.
Good move right there by Ahmed.
Right, the 6'8" Ahmed, remember.
Lewison, tough shot.
Yeah. Or outlet pass from Ahmed. Oh.
Hey, good hezzy right there by Doc. And he's going to go line shooting, too.
He's so quick, man.
Deceptively quick.
Respect the youth. Deceptively, for sure. That's a perfect word for Ahmed. I mean, for Amir. Not
sure who the foul was on with.
Aquino.
Okay, foul's on Aquino. I believe that's his second.
Assistant coach talking with Lewis and trying to get his rhythm together, man. He's the highest scorer, man, but he hasn't been able to find anything in the paint. He's not getting the calls he wants. Been in foul trouble as well.
Doc misses the first. Good box out by Gertman right there as Wagner has the ball. Aquino stops and pops. Can't hit. Eagle gets on the floor. Good pass. Gertman, another offensive rebound, and Eagle just has to do a better job. They're getting outworked down low. And it has nothing to do with size
at all
or strength. This is just, they're just
hustle.
Clearly outworking them for rebounds.
This is hustle. This is his will. When you control the glass, you control the game. It's that simple.
Wagner in the 2-3 zone. Good strong finish by Ahmed right there.
That was an and one. Ahmed, 2 strong finishes. Last 2 possessions.
Oh, Doc just hounding him. And that should be Eagle ball. That's great defense right there. It all started by the freshman Amir Dockery.
They really great hands from Jakai to get that to deflection off the defender's hand.
JoJo and Manuk coming in for Johnny and Ahmed. Ahmed giving some strong minutes right there during that stretch.
Absolutely.
X high post. I know JoJo wanted that pass, but you can't just throw the pass without looking. You have to see what the defense is giving you.
Right.
Because I believe if he looked to the corner, the left corner, he had somebody open for 3. And looks like the crowd is not happy with the refs switching that call.
Yeah.
Wait, was that another foul on Manuk?
Yep. This is 4th.
I couldn't quite see what happened on the other end. I'm not sure why the foul was called. And another offensive rebound.
Eagles got to be careful. They have a 20-point lead, but right now Wagner is getting any opposite offensive rebound they want, second chance opportunities that they want.
X for 3. I'm not even sure what the call was, but it's Wagner's ball.
Crazy. Mir just made that 3.
I don't think the 3 counts.
Nope. Way to get on the floor, Johnny. And that's what it means to hustle. Getting on the floor, making sure the possession goes to your team.
Yep.
It's weird because in these games you got to play almost harder. You play around the other team, you play around the reffing.
Jakai from deep. Good rebound by X as he brings it back out. Jakai again. X, another offensive rebound.
Yep. Got him on the travel. Took a couple extra ones. Coaches always say don't jump on those passes.
Never jump pass. Eagle only has 4 points this quarter, and there's just under 3 minutes to go. They got to do a job of cleaning it up and not let Wagner get back in this game. Errant pass right there from Aquino. I got to say, for a somewhat small crowd, X for 3. Short. Ajani with the good rebound but can't finish. For the small crowd we had, they're very vocal.
Oh, yeah. Their energy is here tonight.
Jackson, 2 offensive rebounds right there in one.
Oh, my goodness. When I tell you, he has the
almost a
badge.
third.
He has his workhorse badge on 2K is on gold right now, man.
Great pass right there down low from Sanders to JoJo. Ooh. Good finish right there from Lewison.
Tough finish from Lewison. Oh, my goodness.
That's going to be an offensive foul on Jakai. Both refs giving both benches a warning, as it's clear both coaches are tired of them.
Fans are not happy with that offensive call. I believe that's 3 on Jakai. Is that?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Matos guarded by X on the wing. Uses the Jackson screen. Jackson cuts, gets the lane. Humes James. That was a great setup right there for Humes James, cutting from the baseline. Found by Mekhi Jackson.
Thank you.
And that's going to be a foul on Lewison. That's a cheap foul right there. You don't want to do that.
Yeah, he reached around the body. And it's kind of hard to reach around Jakai, man. He's a physical guy. Woo.
JoJo with the good tip back.
Putback, low-key like a putback dunk right there, huh?
X intercepts the pass. And he's fouled. X having a great game on the defensive end.
Loving the energy X is providing for Eagle today. He's been in the passing lane more than once, more than twice. It's provided a couple buckets. He's going to get a chance to shoot too.
X short on the free throw. That's Burden and Albano checking in for Lewison and Aquino. X splits a pair. Good hands by Doc right there on the deflection. JoJo with the, and one.
Man.
JoJo showing off the guard skills at 6'7".
All
dribbling
day.
through traffic, Euro, and gets the finish.
Right hands, left hand finishes, left hand right there, man. He's
as
JoJo's
we check out the
today.
Sage Media instant replay. The Euro, the body to the contact, and the strong finish as he completes the three-point play. Johnny working hard on the top of that press. It's showtime!
Jakai Sanders.
As Jakai gets the Eagle bench to leave their feet. Oh, is it Johnny's turn? He can't quite get there, but he gets it in. Timeout Wagner. And I'm going to attribute those points to Johnny's defensive intensity at the top of that press.
Absolutely. Johnny is here to play today. Adding that defensive energy to the top of the press, it seems like that's going to be the guy every time.
As we're going to take a look at the Jakai's dunk on the Sage Media instant replay, as he lifts off, not a Johnny jumping with him. He jumped in the excitement.
Now, I've never dunked, but I'd be pretty upset if someone jumped in my dunk highlight.
I've actually never seen that. Hopefully one of the other cameramen have another angle. And here we go. Here it is again.
It is.
It's like twins.
Looked like Doc jumped as well. Everyone wanted to feel a part of that dunk, man, there.
One thing that we've come to expect from this Eagle team is how they score in bunches. And it happened in the second quarter, and it just happened in this quarter because for, like, the majority of the quarter, Eagle was held to, like, 4 or 5 points, and all of a sudden it's 71 points. And they started the quarter, at 55, and it was 59. And in the blink of an eye.
Listen, game of runs.
I believe it was like 2 minutes and 48 seconds left. And Eagle only had 59 points as they get another turnover on that press.
Man, I'm telling you, when that press is working, it makes it very difficult for the other team to score, but it also provides a lot of offense for Eagle.
Especially here in the nest.
They're
as that's number 4, Arland Lata checking in.
When you're a transition team, you feed off of turnovers, and that's what Eagle is. They can play half court, of course, but Eagle is at their best when a missed shot goes off or someone gets a steal or a block.
Doc gets the rebound. Coach Kev wanted his guys to hold for one shot.
I know Doc wanted to shoot that one on the wing.
He absolutely did.
Coach Kev gave him a look and gave it back to Jakai for a reset.
Johnny looking to set the screen on Matos. Lots of picking up. Jakai going to the line, shooting 2. Jakai had 2 options. They had 3 options, technically. Take it himself, or he could have dished it to either corner.
Absolutely. But you need a guy like that to create a bunch of good options for you. Gets the ball in places where he can make decisions and have options like that.
100%. On the air, Jakai is averaging 17, 9, and 6.
He's pointing to the scoreboard on Matos. Him and Matos is going back and forth on that free throw line. Jakai points to the scoreboard at him.
Tough to kind of talk when you're down by 30.
I think that's what, in a nutshell, what.
And that's going to be Eagle ball. Lewison is extremely frustrated today. And it looks like Wagner is going to clear the bench as number 25, Olukoya.
He's coming to get Lewison.
And number 12, Dylan Jimenez check in.
You think Lewison's nice done?
Yeah, I think his day is done. He may come back for the fourth quarter. Jakai at the buzzer, can't hit. And after 3, Eagle is up 72-42 over Wagner. Never forget, if you want anything visually related, you can check out Sage Media Solutions on all social media platforms at Sage Media Solutions. So, Shaq, Eagle is up 30, but Wagner came out in that third quarter and showed a presence. And essentially, like, Eagle punched back, like, immediately.
Right.
How does a team like Wagner get back up after getting knocked down like that?
You go back to what you did in the third to get you, chipping away at that lead. You chipped it down from 27 to 21. Force Coach Kez to call a timeout, make Eagle regroup. You need a bunch more runs like that, but obviously larger margins of runs, being that you only have 8 minutes left. But you go back to what you did in that third quarter, just getting Eagle uncomfortable on that press.
Lewison's back out there.
Okay.
All starters are back out there for Wagner.
Okay, so they look like they're going to make a run at it. Keno, Gertman.
And Jackson. If Jackson had 20 rebounds again today, I wouldn't be surprised.
I would not be surprised at all.
There's possessions where he had 3 and 4 rebounds in one possession. Good take right there. Doc gets it out to Jakai. Euro can't finish. JoJo tries to get up, but can't quite. Lewison misses the open layup, but Gertman there for the offensive rebound once again. Gertman quietly has had a strong game on the glass.
Yeah, definitely. No, he's been there for a lot of offensive and second chance opportunities.
Doc uses the Fleming screen, gets to the corner. Johnny for 3. Boom!
Johnny never saw a shot he didn't like. Great shot from Johnny.
Jackson short. JoJo with the rebound. Gets it to Jakai. X in the corner for 3. Rims in and out. Johnny with the offensive rebound. Drop pass to Jakai. Great look right there. Jakai can't finish. Jackson with another rebound. It's a great pass from Johnny. Lewison stops, pops. JoJo contests. Good shot right there from Lewison.
That move from Devin was crazy. Crossover right to left. Got JoJo off balance. Knocks down the mid-range.
Jakai guarded by Gertman. Gets to Johnny on the wing. Guarded by Lewison. Gets in the paint. Step back. It's an awkward looking shot, but Jackson another rebound. X gets the steal. Jackson finds himself with the ball again. That's Aquino in the front court. Tough finish. Referee timeout. South Shore and Jeff update. South Shore's up 73-71. And again, big implications on the standings with that matchup right there.
Yeah, Eagles definitely a fan of South Shore right now.
JoJo for 3. Can't hit. Eagle having a tough day from distance today. Oh, that should have been called. And that was another walk. Gertman with another offensive rebound.
But that's the negative of not boxing out. Yeah, they missed those 2 calls, but
still got to box out.
Exactly.
100%.
Gertman with another offensive rebound, puts it back for 2.
X guarded by Gertman on the wing. Gets it down low to Jakai in the post. Guarded by Burton. He loses it, and it's going to be a foul call right there. Block on Burton as Manook checks back in for JoJo. Chase also checking back in for Johnny. You know what's the most impressive, I think, about Eagle winning these games here, especially after the Wagner loss? They're doing it without Eddie.
Yeah.
Good defense right there, which is huge because we know what Eddie brings to this team, especially from a shooting perspective, right?
3s are more than 2s, and when you got, you're down your shooter, sometimes you might have to
almost a great move right there
for a second.
Almost a great move right there by Lewison. See, this is why I feel the way I feel about the possession arrow. This is exactly why.
I see where you're coming from, man.
Also, as Eli Johnson checking in for Xavier Caesar, his first time in the game. You know how interesting it would be to see, like, bigs jump against guards and the guards win a tip as Jakai goes to the rack with bad intentions and he gets fouled. It looks like Mekhi Jackson just got teed up.
No, I think it was Gertman. Gertman and Jakai were going back and forth. The ref heard him. He said something he didn't like. Jakai's going to go to the line for free throws.
Both benches were worn. Now both teams are worn. So I'm assuming next time something happens.
Yeah. I know a lot of people. Refs still got to get control of their game, so I definitely understand.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. Jakai waiting to shoot his free throws. We spoke about players making rivalries on Thursday against Canarsie.
Right.
And with the history we have against Wagner and the intensity they come in here, and this has been a chippy game from jump, could you see this, butting into some type of Staten Island-Brooklyn rivalry?
Oh, for sure. You don't play too many Staten Island teams a year, right? So, you can have rivals, especially with players like this. Devin's normally a higher scorer. He's struggled a little bit tonight. But with players like that, with players like Mekhi Johnson, who's been making all of the Eagles bigs work the entire night, you got to just understand that players make rivalries, and that as long as it's games like that, they'll forever be able to, have good matchups every time they see this team.
And I'm pretty sure this is not the last time we're going to see Wagner. Right?
For no. No way.
Even though Wagner's going to be in the Staten Island borough playoffs on that end, we don't see them in the Brooklyn boroughs as time misses. I do want to take time to shout out Coach Jones and Coach Legree and their football team and football players for always coming in and supporting the basketball guys. They always pack the gym, and it's good to see, that's that Eagle brotherhood that is preached from the time you guys enter in 6th grade.
Yep.
And always supporting your brother.
Yeah.
And I would like to also shout out Coach Jones for always coming in here and showing off his new Eagle gear.
Yeah.
Every chance he gets.
He's got a varsity on that I want to talk to him about. He's got a head coach patch. He's got the hat set up. He's outside today. He's outside. He said it's Saturday. He said I have to wear a suit today. I know. He said it's exclusive. Right off Mr. Means' desk. He's shout out Mr. Jones.
Jakai getting 2 shoots. Hunter Frazier checking in for the first time today. Good defense right there by Matos. And that's why you don't jump to throw a pass.
Yeah. It just limits you.
Drop pass to Jackson on the cut, and he's fouled. And one thing I could really appreciate from this Wagner team, despite the fact that they're down 28, they're still playing hard.
Absolutely. That's all you can do. You play to the quarter, the scoreboard says 4th quarter with zeros on it, man. And Mekhi Jackson, he's literally much faster than, you would expect. He dives quick. He runs back on defense. He closes out quick. He's been big for Wagner, even though they're struggling with the win today.
Matos on the island with Jakai. Gets it to Frazier. That's a foul away from the ball on Mekhi Jackson. And I think that's his 5th. I think he's done.
Yeah. Way too over aggressive with Chase trying to set the screen so that Hunter can get that on the post. And his day's gonna finish early.
Humes James checking in for the fouled out Jackson. Real quick update of South Shore. Jeff, South Shore is up 6 with 2 minutes to go. And that's going to be a foul on Aquino. That was a solid box out right there. Now Manuk is going to go to the line.
Manuk knocks down the first. Walters about to get some time in. As Chase sits down for the day.
Walter Jackson coming in, seeing his first action for the day. The junior wing. Aquino to Lewison. Step back.
Wow.
Good move right there from Lewison.
Wow. Over the 6'7" Manuk. Tough shot from Lewison.
Look, takes it and goes. Wild shot right there.
I think he might have got fouled right there. But it's going to lead to Wagner possession.
Lewison guarded by Jakai. Looking for the screen from Hughes James. Hunt on the switch. Matos to the backcourt, guarded by Johnson. Hughes James on the wing. A little bit of a push right there by Matos on the screen. Hunter with the strong rebound. Looking to get to a guard, gets it to Sanders. Walter for three. Rims in and out. Walter gets his own rebound, and he's fouled. Great hustle right there from Jackson.
Way to follow your shot. You know, that's something coaches teach you that you don't always follow. You know, you think the shot's going to go in. But that's the hustle play. Sometimes you do miss, sometimes it's just short. And if you follow your shot, that rebound's yours.
Those are the hustle plays that coaches want to see in these moments.
Absolutely.
Upcoming schedule for Eagle after today's game. On the 18th, they have Erasmus at home. On the 19th, back-to-back days. It's tough. Oh, okay. So, sorry, that game is not on the 19th. It's on the 25th. They're going to be on the road down the street at Brooklyn Collegiate, which is also always a tough place for Eagles to play. Anybody to play, really. They finished the year with 3 road games. Brooklyn Collegiate, at Jeff, and at Boys and Girls. So, tough. I mean, no game is really easy in this conference.
No, not at all. Everybody's got to play hard every game.
And that next game, that next home game against E Hall is senior night. Hunter getting big down low with the strong putback.
The bounty hunter for 2.
I like that. I like that. So, senior night against E Hall, you'll see the likes of Ahmed, Jakai, Johnny, Eli, Eddie, as well as Chase get honored for their contributions to the basketball program.
Yeah.
Lewison is going to have a seat right here. There's lots of checks in. Lots on the wing with the ball. Humes James, guarded by Eli. Good hands by Ahmed as DeCastro loses it. X from deep. Boom! Kind of puts an exclamation point on this one.
Yeah, that's going to do it for sure. X, been great today for the Eagle. He knocks another
Matos
3 in.
3. and gets his own rebound. Oh, there's a little bit of a walk right there. Lotta stops and pops over Jackson. Good shot right there.
Wow.
From Lotta.
Left-handed guys, man, I'm telling you, it's not fair. It's not fair.
I will never not support a lefty as a lefty myself. Eli gets in the paint. And one.
Going to the ground.
Eli with the circus finish.
Offhand on the left side. You got to love that. That was a hell of a finish.
You got to love the bench, you know, supporting their guy right there.
Eli played really good minutes.
Jimenez coming in, and check out this replay right here.
Hesitation.
As Eli falling almost all the way to the basket and just puts the English on the glass for the finish.
What a layup.
Jimenez bringing the ball up slowly for Wagner. Good steal by Jackson. It's showtime. That would have sent the gym off. I think people would have ran out the gym if he finished that.
They called him for a double dribble. Oh, no.
Oh, come on, refs. Let it go. Let it go.
Wow.
If the whistle doesn't blow, I think he finishes that.
Oh, man.
Good defense right there by Eli. 5 seconds.
Wow.
Great defense right there by Eli.
The ultimate on-ball defense call.
Now I feel like
seconds.
they got to call a play for Walter to catch an alley.
Absolutely. Listen, Ren, draw it up. Give him a nukes play. Right. Uh-oh.
X to Walter from deep. Boom! The bench loving this Walter Jackson show here to close out the game.
Yeah. We love good minutes from Walter, man.
De Castro in the paint. Gets pushed in the back from Hunter. So, just to check back in on that Jefferson-South Shore matchup, it looks like South Shore is going to come away with the W as they're up 85-79 with 40 seconds left, unless, you know, Jeff pulls off a miracle with those shooters they have. De Castro rims in and out on that first one. Looking like trying to get Hunter the ball in the post. And he's fouled.
This is unfair. Like, it's like Eagle always has sizing. Whether it's Hunter and Ahmed right now, as you can see, or it's Manuk and JoJo, the big man tandem is, you know, it's an unfair matchup sometimes. Most times.
Absolutely. Oh, 82-86. South Shore up 4 with 30 seconds left, so that game is not over. Jimenez with the floater, and he airballs it. Lotta for 3. Wagner may have something in here.
Lotta. I like him.
Yeah.
Lotta. Showing off the jump shot. At the end of this game, man,
Eli going to dribble this one out.
Draw up some more plays for him, man. They
Yeah. This stroke shown by. And that won't count, but the crowd loved it from Eli Johnson on a dunk. After 4 quarters of play here, Eagle victorious 93-60 over the Falcons of Susan Wagner. For Shaq Mitchell, this is the voice of Eagle, Greg Polius for Sage Media Solutions. We will see you next time against E Hall. Thank you very much, and thank you for tuning in.
All right.